Hello, 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 and welcome to the Atelier Nikazuki stream. My name is Katie. Just getting myself logged into YouTube here. If you hear anything behind me, I don't know if the mic is picking it up, but I am running the Cricut. Because I think I have a plan for belly bands for the pencil pouches, because I was thinking about it yesterday, and I'm like, really? When I have them in any like store or anything like that, like you don't really know what it's actually for. But the pen that I'm using in it right now I think is too thick, so I'm just waiting to see how it turns out. We're messing around with some stuff, so I'm gonna be doing a couple cuts here, because you know, being a small business owner means that you do everything. She's cute though. All right, let's see. I think I've got enough mic cable that I can actually disconnect it here. I guess it's called unloading. Yeah, it's too thick and it's actually misaligned up at the top. Okay, so I'm gonna load that back in and we're just gonna try a different pen. It could be that like the pen nib was a little bit frayed, or the marker nib was a bit frayed, so that could be it. I'm gonna unplug the power cord and move the mic cable this direction. And I'm gonna see if I can get this swapped and if it's any better. So I've got a 0.4 tip, but it's definitely bent. So I think we should try that's the calligraphy pen. I'm gonna try the glitter pen because why not? 0.8. That's still pretty big. Calligraphy 0.4. No. Oh no, calligraphy 2. That's too big. Okay, let's go with the 0.4 tip. I do actually have an adapter so that I can try out using non-Cricut pens, and I think that might actually work better. But for now, let's see if this works. And then the other thing that I'm seeing is that the font might not be... Oh, it assumed that it was the 0.4 pen. That would help to have changed. Oh well. Okay, now I just gotta push the start button. Come on. Oh, okay. It's thinking it's not loaded. All right. There we go. And actually, I just realized we don't want it up at the top like that. We want it down like... Okay, so if that was... Okay, I'm going to put it here. And the other thing we're going to experiment with is that I want to actually use paper with some like metallic stuff. And we're going to see if that's going to work or not as well. Later on, not necessarily right now. Go, go, go. Okay. So while that's drying, we're gonna go in and stitch all of these. Oh, right. That's why we paused last night. I also came down, I'm like, oh, I've got so much energy tonight. I wonder what's different. And then I remembered it's daylight savings, so this is like false energy because it's technically only like 8:30 here. And that is a lie. Well, it's not. But it is, because now it is 9:30, not 8:30. So, even though I'm like super stoked and awake, I do need to still force myself to bed at a like a decent hour, which is annoying. Okay, that is looking better at least. We'll see how everything works out here in a second. I also had a super cute idea about what I want to actually do with it. thank you for the suggestions on what I could actually do. One of the things I did do that kind of shot myself in the foot with is that I only have a black and white printer. And I don't really want to go through and like sticker stuff. If I can get a machine to like write stuff out for me, I will be very happy. So we're going to try the Cricut route for sure. I'm obviously already going to cut the belly bands on it anyway, so if it can write out the info that I want it to write out, even better, that's what we're going to do. And yeah, it is looking a lot better. I do think we might need to clean up the website address a little bit, which might mean that I just have to do a little bit different font. The problem with Cricut is that you need, like, when you go to draw the fonts, they basically give you bubble letters instead of actually filling the font in. So there's workarounds for it, but it's really annoying. Excuse me. Alright, sweet. So this one is done. Let's take a look. That is way better. Okay. Okay, so it looks like there's some sort of offset happening with the font. So this was the first one. Okay, let me see. I can't actually see right now. Okay. So this right here was the first one. That's not going to work. You can't read anything. This one is better. But the problem now is that, oh, apparently I also didn't cut through it well enough. Huh. But anyway, the problem with the second one is that, yeah, I could have used it. Okay, so it needs heavier weight because this is apparently heavier cardstock than it thinks. Anyway, it's got like an offset, which is messing with it. So let's go in. I'm going to modify this while I'm on here because this is something that needs to be done for the next round. Okay, so we need to detach everything. Oh, there we go. Okay, apply. No, I don't want an offset. No, so delete that. Okay, so detach all of you and you should have no offset. Okay, good. Delete. I don't know why it had, I think it had an offset because I was like, oh. Okay, and then we're going to center this. Center that vertically. Center vertically. There we go. And then we're actually going to make it a tiny bit smaller as well. So what I'm centering and making smaller is this second A5 notebook stuff because it is apparently too tall. I don't know. I'm going to make it 0.6, I guess. Hi Flynn, how are you? And then we're also going to detach it and make sure that the offset is 0 on it as well. Okay, and then actually let's just rewrite that and make sure that, or let's try and find, okay, so what are the other, hey Flynn, what's up? Pen scripts for Cricut. I don't get why you need to send me notifications. Blah, 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 blah. Dun, dun, dun. No, that's not what I want. Flynn, you okay? What's happening down there? Hairballs? Sounds like hairballs. Yeah, okay, so that is meant to be used that way. Okay, so let's just, we're going to extend this to make it a bit bigger. So the letters are further apart. And maybe this needs to be done as well. Ooh, not 125. Okay, So those are both set to draw. And then let's align them vertically. Center, no. Oh no, we want to align them together. That's what it is. I don't want to align them to the back yet. I want to align them together and then attach them. Center, no, Z. Align horizontally. There, so they're the same size. And then I want to scoot it up. Just, oh, and then, yeah, attach. And then we're going to align center vertically. Okay. I'm going to save that. Sweet. And then we need to attach everything. Attach. Okay, and then we need to make. And then we need to just scoot it on the paper. Now, should I maybe be doing this with, like, I don't know, printer paper? Probably. Am I? No. Because we're rebels. Plus, it's also good to test out the actual materials you're going to use. And I do think it's like, I think it's a good size. It's not going to overwhelm the pouches, because that would be the other danger, is it overwhelms the pouches. Now, the other thing I could do is I could try out the sparkle pencil, but I don't, or the pen, but it's not going to show up very well on this paper. So we're just going to ignore that. Continue. We are going to turn the cut up to cardstock. Okay, and then just push the go button. Alrighty, and then we can go in and we can finish this couple of exteriors while that does its job, does the work. Okay, this is totally not what I bought the Cricut for, but I'll take it, because like getting custom belly bands done for products is not cheap. So, oh yeah, that looks better. I can already see that that looks better. Excellent. I'm excited. It's gonna be like epic. Plus it'll help me use up some of the like paper stash that I have, because I just like buying pretty paper. So why not use it for something like this? Because, you know, it's fun. Zoom. All right. Trim all of this down. Okay, so how many do we have? We got one. Well, that one's already done, so we just got to trim up. Actually, we'll just trim up its thread since I've already got it in my hand. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sweet, that's not bad at all. We'll trim up this top stitch. Now it's cutting. Oh yeah, no, that works. It looks way better. And I'm excited to show you because I've got a sneaky little surprise for it to make it look a little bit different and keep it in the brand theming a bit, because apparently I need to think about that. Alright. Trim this down and then I'll grab it and show you. Oh, it's still offset. Okay, so I do think we might need to go. It's definitely still reading better, but it's like. Yeah, no, that's still not like what I'm looking for. So in the middle of I'm happy with like the planner pencil pouch here, but I am not happy with Fitz A5 AtelierNekozuki.com. That doesn't like too compact or something. I even updated the sizing of it. So anyway, let's pull this off and I'll show you the little extra detail that I did in here that I'm like happy with. Apparently, it is still mad about the fact. Oh, do you know what it is? I probably need to change the blade. Okay, lovely. Or use a deep point blade. Anyway, what was supposed to happen is there's actually a little cat in there that is cut out. But obviously, it's not too happy about any of this. Okay, fine. Good enough for now. Okay, so the general gist of it is then it's going to go around and it's going to wrap and I'll like tape it in the back or something. Then you get this planner pencil pouch on the front and then you can read the information on the side. And then right here, there's supposed to be a little cat cutout, but obviously the blade didn't work. Anyway, it did cut like top layer of it, so let's just peel that back. I guess I have been using it for a lot of like heat transfer and stuff like that. But anyway, this is supposed to like cut all the way through. Just be a nice little nod to the whole business. So you'll get like a little cat there with like, and it'll be cut all the way through. And then the belly band itself, which will go on to the planner pouches. I'm still not completely happy with that pen. I think. Okay, so these are universal pen adapters. I'm not 100% sure what all of this is. I got them being like, I'm totally going to use them like right away, and then I haven't used them. I think what ends up happening is this. Oh yeah, so that screws in there. Oh, I see. And then it pushes. This is super clever. So there's a little like spacer in there, and you just like screw it to the point that it needs to be. So I think this will actually work with Bic pens. Let me go find another pen. I'll be right back with this and see. Throw you on an intermission because I will be right back. God, I think we might actually have it. I guess we'll find out in a minute. Anyway, I was like, where are all my pens? And then I remembered that I did actually move all my pens out here because that makes sense to have the stationery out where I'm going to use it probably. Maybe. Well, granted, I do like using big pens to actually trace my patterns, like onto fabric. So apparently I need to get more big pens for the sewing studio. Or the cutting side of the sewing studio. I don't know. Alright. But anyway, it is showing, or it's writing very well. And there was a bunch of crud on the cutting blade. So I hope I cleaned up the crud and hopefully that solves the cutting issues. I can also go up another layer of like cut depth, but I prefer not to have to do that if I can avoid it. Just because then you start to risk cutting into like the mat and stuff like that. So it is cardstock. It's not like balsa or something like that. So okay, now the other section of this is it's like it is a little bit on the light side. So I may not be able to use all the everything that I want to actually use it for. I don't know. We'll figure out a solution to this. It's pretty cute though. Oh, it's cutting stuff. Okay. I was like, it's done. I'm just excited, but no, it's gotta finish its cut. Chill out, Katie. Oh, that sounds better. It sounds like it's cutting correctly. Oh, come on. Okay, yeah, so we have the flip side problem now that it is... Oh, it's still treating it like an outline font. And it's also very misaligned. Which could actually be the fault of the pen holder, maybe. I don't know. Okay, well, let's see if it... Okay, it did cut, so it's just the crud in it that's sucked the life and joy out of it. Oh, it's adorable. So my thought process is that there'll be this little cat cutout, and then you'll fold it over, whichever way, and then you've got like planner pencil pouch. Oh, apparently that cat may not be the best option. Okay, although at the same time... Okay, so that plan might go awry. Oh, okay, that was decided zip. Alright, so this isn't going to get any smaller. This is its size. Could I go grab a finished one? 100%. Am I going to get up again? No. Okay, no, that works. Just, the problem is that this tail is sticking out. Damn it. Such a cute idea. Oh well. Okay, so I'm really happy with this middle piece. This might just need to be a different cut. Maybe we'll do... What are the uploads I have? There's the Uptail Cat, which doesn't have quite as much of a hard line. But the issue is still going to be the fact that this font is an outline font. And also, why does it keep going over the edge on the one side and not the other? Okay, so let's detach all of this. Is this something I need to be doing right now? Probably, actually. Okay, so its height needs to maybe go 0.65 inches. And then it needs to be aligned vertically. Okay, and then we're going to swap out this cat. I could do a Sakura, or I could do the Uptail Cat. Or I could do like paw prints, which would be kind of cute too. do a paw print for like quality control inspector approved. And I also think this is like tall enough. I don't want it like to be any wider either. We do not want a 26-inch high paw print. Oh, okay. 0.65 we determined. Go. New. Go back. I want to select you to align, center vertically. Good. And then we're just going to attach everything. And we're going, and then I don't want it to be outlined like that. Unless that's just the pen pressing too hard now. Let's pull the pen up a little bit. And then we'll try again. Okay, so make. This poor piece of paper is like not gonna know what hit it because it's just like going through again and again and again. Now, if I were to actually do it also like the writing not on the dark part, that would probably look better, but we'll try this first. Okay, so it's at the top. Continue. It's already connected. Don't worry, it's already connected. All right, and then if the pen doesn't work this time, we're gonna go in and we're gonna do, try like a regular Sharpie, and then if all else fails, we'll just go back to the Cricut markers. It's just that the Cricut markers are really expensive, and they come in those, like, I can't just buy the 0.4 marker. It has to be like a set of 5, and I'm like, I just need the 0.4 marker. If I was able to just buy one marker, golden. I would buy Cricut product, but the issue is that I cannot buy just the one that I need. Probably my biggest beef with Cricut right now. Although I heard some rumors last night when I was looking up how to do stuff, so I gotta go read up on it a little bit more. But anyway, small problems in the yes, I could actually move where the cat is placed. We'll try it with the paw print because really we're playing around with so much right now that I don't have to completely finish. Yeah, let's actually see what it would look like. It's right here. So zippy zip umbrellas. I think it's fine. I'm just like, it's gonna get damaged really easy, and that's why I actually did the circle in the middle as well, so that like you wouldn't end up, like if you did something like a heart or something like that, it would look damaged really fast. So that's what we're trying to avoid. And realistically, I want the cat on the front because that's where most people are going to notice it. I could throw it on the back, but you're going to end up running into the same problem, right? So that this paper looks dingy. So, but like a cat paw or sakura would look good. I don't know. And also, this really does need to be vertically aligned. I don't know why it's like going off of the paper or off the cut. All right, it's just about done. So we'll find out. We'll find out in a minute here if it works. Because, you know, we don't have 6 different directions we need to be doing other stuff in. But I do think that this will help with sales off of the website. So it's like kind of critical because I need to go do a restock at Market Spot anyway. And when I take the restock in, I'll take in these as well. And the friggin' pen didn't even mark anything there. Damn it. I should have checked that before I took it out. So obviously, okay. So I gotta finesse where the pen is, but let's try the belly band anyway and see how it's doing, I guess. Ugh. Also, most of my Cricut boards need a like clean up. Oh, that's actually really friggin' cute. I think I actually like the paw print better than the cat. And then there won't be the issue of the... Because, yeah, then it totally, like, lends into the whole... Oh, that's fucking adorable. Effing adorable. Sorry. I try not to swear on this thing, but apparently this is not the week to be restrained with swearing. Anyway, that is cute. And that has no risk of, like... any damage really happening in there because it's all curves. So now the one problem I could see here is we want to make sure that it's tight around the pouch so that it doesn't like fall off. Dun, 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 dun. I had tape right here. Some little washi tape that's been gifted to me, so let's try it and see. And that's like long enough. The other nice thing is that because it's paper, it's all recyclable. I am using, there are some certain things that have to be packaged in plastic this year. It really annoys me, but that's okay. It's reusable. But yeah, where I can, I will use recyclable. And that's why your packages don't come with a lot of like adders in them. So they do not make for the most exciting unboxing. But, oh yeah, that's not going anywhere. So that's the general idea, and then it'll have all that information here and across. So let's get that pen pushed in a little bit and do it again and see where we're at. And next time I'll pay attention because I can always put it back through to like do the writing again. I can't really do that once I've pulled it out. Okay. Done. Okay, so that's touching. We're gonna scoot it up just to take, oh, apparently it might just be upset. So like I said, this is like a third party thing. You're not supposed to be able to use these pens in this machine. It's annoying. But it's part of the like proprietary Cricut stuff. That sounded like the cat's in the stove. Yay. Okay, so there it is in. There is the pen in. Oops, don't open, you dork. Okay, let's try this again. Whee! I like how this is like 36 minutes in and we're definitely nowhere near what we're supposed to have done. Oh well. This whole thing needs to go down to just at the 2-inch mark. Right? Yeah. Okay, continue. Alright, no, so I do like the paw print better. It, because of course those things that we're using. What are the things we're using? The business cards for hang tags has the like paw print on it being like, this is the quality control and okay. It's a little bit too deep. It's like drawing as soon as it goes on the, there we go. Anyway, the business tags that we use for the hang tags in public have okay. Nope. It didn't load correctly. This is just like a night of. Oh. Okay, again, it's like when tech works, amazing. When it doesn't work, nightmare. Okay. Cancel. Yes, I want to cancel this cut. Thank you, because you're not working correctly. And then you're supposed to go into the 2-inch mark, which is fine. Continue. My goodness gracious. Okay. Yeah, it's like kicking it out. There we go. Okay. One more time for good measure. Good. Okay, good. Good Lord. Okay, let's get this sewing while that's working. But yeah, once I get this figured out, it will be an absolute dream. Until that point, come struggle with me. All right. At least the sewing is going smoothly. Knock on wood so far. I don't think I've even dropped any of the planner pouches off of the table as I've like swapped back and forth between tasks. And then once this is done, we'll also test out the metallic metallic paper. Although I have a feeling it's not going to work. So that's something to keep in mind when I'm buying this stuff, is it can't be heavily patterned for this sort of thing. Even this like gradient is kind of pushing it a little bit. I did turn it because I was like, that's going to look good. But no, it just looks weird. So, because it was a horizontal gradient and I turned it vertical, and that just makes it look dirty, basically, when you put like the lighter paper against the darker paper or vice versa. Lesson learned. And I guess the next question is do I still put a hang tag on these, or do I just put price right on the tag? Probably just put the price right on the tag, I feel like. Keeping that one over here because it's like a partially finished one. Okay, you need to be finished. You need to be finished. You need to be finished. Oh my goodness, my youngest. So we did really good. We got to bed around 7:30, which is exactly why we've been pushing their bedtime back over the last week, because they are not early to bed kiddos, and that's fine, except for when it's time change, because if they were doing their normal bedtime, which is around 8:30, they would be going to bed at 9:30, and that's not going to fly today or in the upcoming bit. Now that would be a very rapid shift because we have to be up so early for school, but you know, not fun for anyone. Okay, now it just looks like it's probably the pen. Okay, so I need maybe to use an inkier pen instead of like a Bic pen. It also looks like this Bic pen is probably a little bit dried out. Otherwise, I think I'm happy. I think that looks really good. And I need to shift this down for some reason still, even though I keep telling it to center it vertically. And then yeah, we'll do the gradient. So the gradient going, so this was the way that it was in the book, white down to dark blue, and that's how we'll cut the tags, because then it just looks right. But I think that works. You can read everything, and if I have an inkier pen, that's going to read even clearer. Again, the planner pencil pouch here is perfect. I'm not going to change anything about that. I'm just wondering if it's a little bit too frilly for the Atelier Nekozuki and stuff like that, or if that's like legible enough. And this is going to be better when it's actually written on paper that doesn't go darker. Although looking at it on screen, I think you're good. And in person, you can read it better as well. Fits A5 notebooks, that's true. AtelierNekozuki.com. Let's see if I've got an inkier pen. Like I said, I've got Sharpies, but I think that that's going to run into the same problem as the thin Cricut pen we were using, is that it's like, I think this one is better. Yeah, like that's a smoother ballpoint pen. So let's try that. Let's see what it looks like on. Oh yeah, that's gonna probably mark darker as well. So this would be the new pen versus the Bic. So let's try this, and then we'll see. And then if not, I'll go get some Uniballs tomorrow, because that is one of my favorite. Actually, I might have some tucked away in the other stationery bin. Okay, those are all ready to get their middles done. I need a new piece of paper. So we are going to switch to just regular printer paper, because now we know what depth we need to cut at, blah, blah, blah. Again, this is all paper, so I don't feel bad about this. We can still recycle it. Well, I do feel a bit bad about it, but there's less waste this way. And screw it. Let's experiment with the fun metallic paper as well. Turn it this way. And then after this, I am 100% going to need to clean this. Yeah, that's not going to work, but it was sitting on top because, like, yeah, this pen's not going to write on the metallic. Never mind then. Come off, my pretty. You can be a background for something later. Okay. Boom. That takes away a lot of the really pretty ones, though, which is annoying. Dun, dun, dun. Let's do it with the blues, because blues are pretty popular. That's going to be too dark. That's got the metallic print. Okay, apparently we're going to be doing it with this nice, just teal, which is fine. Teal is good. Okay. Let's stick it down to the other end of it because it's been beaten up less. Again, could I write this by hand? 100%. But if I can get a machine to make this for me while I'm sewing, that is way better. Just after all this futzing around is done. It's just finding a pen. So we'll try this one out, then we'll try a Sharpie. I keep hearing from people that the Crayola fine tip markers are really good, but I feel like that would be a little bit too chunky for like the info we kind of want to impart. I don't know. Okay, pull the Sharpie. Put in the Sarasa. Uh-oh, we might need the... No, we're good. Okay, it's like we might need the bigger... clamp, but I think we're good. I think that's on there. Okay. Oh yeah, it's definitely on there. Okay, load in my pretty. Okay, I think that's actually the best one so far. Let's go. Cut it. Please. Make the things while I make the other things. No, apparently not. Okay, this does need... Okay, right, I need to detach this anyway. And we need to move this. We're going to make it a little bit less tall again. And then we're going to just manually put it right there. Everything else is placed so perfectly, and I just why? I don't get it. It's even placed correctly there. Okay, whatever. There. So let's keep this one aside just because that's been the experiment one. Cut it. Do it. It's already loaded. What are you talking about? Okay. Unload. It's like already loaded. Thank you. Okay. Now we'll go in and sew the interiors here. Okay. All right, it just looks like a messed up EKG right now. Really? It is definitely not. Oh, that one's already done. Okay. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. What is this? Oh, that clamp isn't working for that pen. Okay, so I guess it's to the fine tip Sharpie, and then we'll figure out. I guess the other question is maybe Cricut has actually started selling the one pen in a pack of just that pen, because like that would just make this really easy. Although it still didn't look that good, but it could be that it's actually like dried out. I don't know. Maybe I need to flip these upside down and we'll see if like putting the ink down towards the actual nib works. I don't know. It's all worth a try, I guess. But yeah, that's not working. All right, so the Sarasa pen is out. I do know that the people who produce because this is a third party accessory, I know that the people that produce the actual accessory do have a list of pens that are supposed to work with it. Have I ever paid attention to them? No. And okay. Whew. I was like, I haven't wound another white thread bobbin, but we're good. It's right here. It's also like so unaligned that it's like not doing the cutting where it's supposed to, which means that's also going to be damaging my mat at the top. Lovely. Oh my god, that's the worst fail tonight. Yeah, I'm going to actually do this and then we'll swap it out and try out a Sharpie. Okay, yeah, because we're in the middle of chain piecing this, so I'll at least finish this one and then we'll swap it out and we'll put a Sharpie in and try that. All worth a try. Just, my goodness. I guess maybe we should try the glitter pen. Maybe the glitter pen will work. I don't know. It could be right. It could work. But yeah, this is that's bad. You can't read it at all. This is the like vibe I'm going for with the like amount of ink that is getting put down on the thing, but it is definitely not legible. I can't use that. It is hilarious though. Okay, let's try the, what did I say, the Sharpie. So this is a ultra fine point. So I think that is the same size as the 0.4. Whew, this one stinks. What the heck? Actually, it's a little bit smaller than the, so this is the Cricut and this is the Sharpie. And it's a little bit smaller. You can't actually see it, but it is smaller. So let's try it and see. Why not? This might just solve all, if this solves the problems, then we're golden. If it doesn't, well, we'll just use the Cricut pens and figure it out. Okay. Come here, pen clamp. It could also be user error on the pen clamp. I don't know. Because, like, yeah, it's definitely not supposed to go that far. I think it's about there. Okay. Drop you in. Clamp you, and then drop the Sharpie in. I'm sorry that there's so much happening off screen tonight. We will figure that out later. I don't really have like a spot set up for the like for the Cricut really. So we're just working in the space that we have right now. Alrighty. I need to edit the mat. And you need to go down there. Let's put you there. Done. Done. Oh, no. No. Make. Continue. Oh, it's already connected. You jerk. To continue, please connect your Explorer. Like it hasn't been connected the whole time. Oh. It's already loaded. Thank you. Okay. Maybe it wasn't. So fine, whatever. There. Go. Work. Please make this, please let this be the one that just works and we're good to go. Anyway, I will get somewhere set up with the Cricut where I can actually show you what all this is messing around that we're actually doing. Just studio is still a disaster. Did I make an attempt to tidy up? Yes, and I actually do have a little bit better workflow with some stuff, and other stuff went to absolute shit, basically. And as I'm thinking about it, I think I know where the Cricut should go. I've got a desk over here set up that's like by the window, and it's just got a bunch of stuff on it. It's originally where I was going to put my sewing desk, and then I realized that was a stupid thing to do because my cats have already jammed up the machine with thread, and if I put the sewing machine against the window, that's all they're going to do again. So it's not going against the machine. Okay, so the Sharpie is working better, but definitely some user error on the clamp. So I think for now we are just going to go with whatever pen I can get to work from Cricut, and then I will figure this out later. Because realistically, I do need these cut for these ones, and for everything else that's at Market Spot to help sell current stock. So, and sometimes it's better just to like cut your losses. I'm also going to try and look maybe for some like different fonts. Maybe it might be better to find a different font, and figure out how to use this figure out how to use this clamp. I need those scissors, but they want to attack me apparently. Yeah, I think most of this is that it was wobbling around in that in the actual thing. Another easy way to like solve this, even though I have only a black and white printer, is I could get labels and print the labels, put them on there, but then like I said, I want to try and keep these recyclable, and putting a plastic label on paper is no. At least just paper is just paper. Yes, I will have a little bit of like glue or tape. I haven't decided yet. Probably tape, but I think washi is recyclable. I don't know. I should actually look that up. All right. Yeah, no, those are all fails. I think that one ties the last one. definitely user error. So the Sharpie is too low in this like third party thing. But we did finally figure out where to place this in the like up down side of the, or up down like the vertical centering. So we're gonna swap back to the Cricut pen, try out the Cricut pen, see if like, cause I did change up a little bit. I think there's some offset that I'd accidentally left in last night. So we'll swap out to the Cricut pen and see if it's gonna work better. We'll experiment with these clamps again. I'll look up like a YouTube video or something like that. Or a blog, or I don't know, something that'll tell me hopefully how to use them properly. It's like there's these little attachments too, and I don't know what they're for. It's a mystery. I feel like those are going to be super useful, but they do require maybe a little bit more of a learning curve than I have time for right now, I think is where it's at. And realistically, how many Cricut pens am I going to go through in the next, like, well, I guess maybe I will go through like 6 dozen of them. Please make me go through 6 dozen of them. I'm not going to jinx myself that way. We are going to have a ton of sales where I require this tag. Okay, so this is actually the one for the Cricut Joy, which is, okay, so I think that's part of the problem, is the fact that the other one I was using for like, yeah, it's been like spread out, so it's actually like thicker. It's been damaged. Interesting. Okay, but whatever, we'll go in and try this one again and see if it works now that I figured out the other stuff. All right, come here. Pop you back in. Put you in. At least the Cricut pens don't smell like Sharpies. So there's that benefit. I forgot how pungent they can be. Okay, I'm gonna do this one up a little bit higher. I wish there was a way to like cancel it from here, or edit it from here to actually do the proper cutting. Done. Oh, that's not the right markings. That's the okay. We're just gonna put it all the way down where I know it's safe. And then if it works out, we can use it. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't matter. Okay, done. Done. Okay, are you, no, it's gonna make me do all the steps again if I don't just do them now. Go down here. Right there. There. Continue. And I promise we will return to our regularly scheduled sewing. It's ridiculous. Okay, let's make sure this is loaded. Which is not. Ugh. Don't unload it. There we go. Load it in. Yeah, good. Okay, now push the go button. Okay. What's the next thing? I'm so distracted by the Cricut. I'm like, what do we do next? Oh. Ooh. Okay. Let's bring this out. So the one nice thing about having moved the sewing table out is I actually have space to do that. I like it. Now the only thing is I gotta actually move the I'll have to get Dallas to help me move it, but I have to move the chair mat over because things. What things? I don't remember. Oh, because now my chair's falling off the mat. Oops. All right, so we're gonna go in. Oh, we need tags. I'm gonna cut these individually, and then no, we're gonna do a count. That's taking a while. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, okay. 11. Those are both cotton linen, so they can just go there. 12. 13. 14, 15, 16, 17 cotton labels. 17 cotton labels. 17 cotton labels. 17. And here are all the elastics. Okay, there's the cricket done. I wonder if they called it a cricket because it's so noisy. Kind of sounds like a cricket. Okay, what did I say? 17 cotton, and then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that means 11. There should be 13. Apparently there's 12. Okay, so we have 18 cotton, and we're going to cut 12 cotton linen blends because it's just, yeah. Okay, 18 cotton, 18 cotton, and the cricket is done. $18, 19, we're gonna do 19 or 20. I don't remember if I pulled an extra 1 or 2 right there. Oh well. And then we need 12. Oh, I just realized that that's getting, yeah, we're gonna have to replace those by the end of summer. Yay. We gotta find a new tag person that can do it in the quantities that I need. That's the issue. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I guess it just needs to be a, it doesn't really even need to be like a tag person. It just needs to be someone that can print custom, like satin ribbon, I guess, or ribbon. And that would work too, as long as I can get stuff that's wide enough. All right, let's pull this one off the cricket and see if it worked. I think, yeah, so the worst part of it is that, okay, so the best one still is the, yeah, the best one still so far has been the Bic pen, because it's the most legible. That's interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna go, actually, right, I was gonna check out for Uniball, because yeah, that is not, so this is not legible for the A5 notebook or Tele Nikazuki. So it's like, it's almost like split. Like when I'm looking at it, it's almost like, it looks like it has 2 lines, like a shadow, like you would have done in like word art years ago. Planner pencil pouch looks okay, but like compared to the legibility of even this one, where like, yeah, it's really light, but you can read everything, that one doesn't work. So I'm gonna go see, I'm going to ignore it actually. Is that what I'm going to do? Or are we going to continue to pursue this tonight? No, now that I have to go on a hunt for a different pen again, and we need to mess around with the, with that third party. I will do some more research on the third party, and then we'll come back and we'll do more tags tomorrow night. That's what we'll do. That is the smarter decision, I think. I don't know, that's what I'll tell myself, because I do want to get these done. Right, and they're not going into the the update in a week. So I don't need to worry about it for that. I need to worry about it for Shindig on the 6th. So that's okay. That's a little bit further away than gotta have them done next week. Yeah. Okay. I think that's the better decision there. I don't know. I will mess around with that pen thing. The Cricut has to be run when the kids aren't around because they, especially my youngest, they're absolutely fascinated by it. So it's not something that I can just casually pull out. I guess the other thing is I could actually run it through the Joy. Oh, but I don't have a map for the Joy. Never mind, I can't do that. The point of the Joy was that I could cut the like smart materials that don't require mats, basically. Whereas the Explorer, the larger one, requires the mats to do the cutting on. I think one of the brands doesn't even require mats for like the paper. I think it's the Silhouette. So, but they are expensive. Well, not like the Cricut is cheap either, but even I mean more the secondhand market for cameo, like Silhouette cameos, is more expensive. They retain their value better, I guess. I don't know. Apparently I left my watch up in the kiddos' room. So, oh well. Not like I'm doing any exercise right now that I need it for. Anyway. Alright. I cannot work until like 12:30, 1 o'clock tonight. I do have to go to bed because we have to be up in the morning because I still have to pack lunches. Oh, or we might be summoned here right away. Oh, that was a jump scare. Yeah. Yep, okay, so there's the end of this evening. Well, it gives me an opportunity to go learn more about these, this third-party insert. Are they rolling out of bed? Yeah, alright. I thank you so much for joining me again, everyone, and I will chat with you all tomorrow. Yeah, where we'll continue actually sewing instead of we'll probably still mess around with the Cricut tomorrow, but you know, we'll also do more sewing. We at least got all the interiors done, and I probably do need to skedaddle pretty quick. So sorry for the sudden cutoff, but I hope you all have a fantastic night. Good luck with the daylight savings time adjustment to all of us, but particularly all of our kids, if fur babies and skin babies. And I'll chat with y'all